Welcome to another episode of Reddit Wolf. Without further delay, let's jump into today's story. Cheating Ex-Girlfriend Revenge, posted by Common Studio 5983. So here is my story. In April of 2017, I met a single mother of two on a night out through friends, and after much hesitation, decided to make it official with her after 3 months of seeing each other. In August that year, her and her two kids moved into my house. After 1 month, her true colors started coming out. I asked her to move out, but continued in the meantime to sleep with her, and then bam! The pills stopped working and she fell pregnant. I decided to make it work and settle into life with her during the next 4 years. I was genuinely happy. I'd asked her to marry me and she said yes. In September of 2021, I noticed that the intimacy was non-existent and she was talking about her boss nearly every day, to the point I noticed the lingerie she was wearing under her work clothes while getting ready. Come to find out, she was cheating on me with him. I broke up with her and left behind my son and 2 stepchildren. And she kept on seeing him and having him over at our house at night. I did, however, get 50-50 custody of my son. During this time, I was living out of a suitcase at my dad's, and this woman blackmailed me into paying the rent while she was still living there, having him over every night. If I didn't pay, she would take me to court and take half my money I'd had saved and half my possessions and not allow me access to my child. I'd hit rock bottom. All the while, she was denying that she cheated and denying anything was going on with her boss, saying I was overthinking things. I lost my rental house and all of my belongings and furniture, appliance, etc., all which I had paid for and had to start all over again. A year and a half later, she came crawling back to me after her boss had finished using her. She begged me to take her back. However, I had not forgotten what she did to me. I took her back in. I let her move in after 2 weeks and told her to get rid of all her old furniture. My house had all new appliances and furniture. Hers is not needed. She gave up her house and everything to be here with me and my son and her 2 kids. During this time, she spent all her savings knowing I made a lot of money and was paying the bills. Not trusting her, I had access to her laptop with her Facebook and emails. At first, my intentions were to give her a chance and see if she'd changed and was committed to me. After 6 weeks, I found her talking to her boss again and planning another affair. I left it and started working out how I was going to end this. I had the kids picked up and taken to my parents and kicked her out of my house. Now she is homeless with no money, living on her mother's couch. This time she can't blackmail me, as we have not been together long enough. Knowing her temper, she lost it when told to get out and threw a pot plant at me. And she has now been charged for assault, and I have a DVO against her that she has to fight in court. So, 14 months after now, she is where I was homeless, living out of a suitcase with no money. She's lost the kids and has nothing but the clothes on her back, and now has to hire a lawyer. She is a terrible mother and neglects the 3 children and does not care for them anyway a mother should. I have 100% care of my son, and the other 2 kids are with their dad for the better. I have woken up every morning with a smile on my face, knowing she got her karma and has hit rock bottom, and knows how I felt 14 months before in the same position. I'm left with my house, all my furnitures, and there's nothing she can do. What are your thoughts? Well, I think like a phoenix you've risen from the ashes. You played her own game against her, you got her children away from their very toxic parent, and they're all doing better for it. So I think you're someone who cared about her stepkids more than her, and cared about your son enough to do what you had to do. Good work. But how about you listeners? What do you think? Comment down below and let me know. This ends today's episode. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.